Hello, Flight Simulator fans, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And today we are getting to check out an early version of the GotFriends Wilga 35/80 series. We'll be checking out the 80 series in this particular video. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides for Microsoft Flight Simulator, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future updates and future guides that will be coming down the road. Link to Patreon can be found in the description below. Okay, guys, so first off, I want to give a big shout out to GotFriends, guys. I absolutely love all of their products, and they have been kind enough to once again share one of their amazing modules with me. I've had a little bit of time to mess around with it here and there, haven't done a ton with it yet, but today we're going to do some pretty cool stuff, and so stick around because there's actually another add-on that I'm going to show you guys while we're flying around that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. It just adds a little bit of fun. So the Wilga is definitely a STOL aircraft, that short takeoff or landing. It is a bush plane. You can take it just about freaking anywhere, and you guys are going to see some of that today. That's one of the surprises we have. There's a couple other really awesome surprises in this particular aircraft that I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video after we land at our destination. So make sure that you guys stick around for that part because I think you're really going to dig it. The Wilga is an incredibly awesome aircraft. I've had just an absolute blast flying it. I have never heard of it prior to the release from GotFriends here. And let's go ahead and talk about the release. The release is supposed to be tomorrow, December the 7th, guys. And let's go ahead and pull up the website where it can be purchased so you guys can see everything. So first off here, you can see that the Wilga is going to be priced at $35 US. Actually, I believe it's US. And again, I do not want to go too far into it. I just want you guys to sort of take a look at some of the features that are coming with this particular aircraft. There's a few things that I want to kind of hide from you guys for the moment. So let's go. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there on the website. If you guys want to cheat, the link is down in the description below. You guys are welcome to come check this out on the website itself, but you're going to see everything this plane has to offer, unless I miss something, which is possible. But we'll see what happens. You can see here we have, let's see here, what do we got? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It is not the 7th. I believe it is the 17th. Let's double check what that release date is, because that is showing... Oh, no, I'm right. 7 hours. Excuse me, 7 hours from now. That is absolutely right. I keep forgetting that I'm in a different time zone. So anyways, really cool looking aircraft. Let's go ahead and go for some flying and check this beauty out. You guys are going to have a ton of fun with this one, I hope. Okay, guys. So once again, right off the bat, I'm not going to go too far into the exterior textures. Reason being, with GotFriends, they are... you know, in my opinion, one of the more thorough and definitely one of the best developers we have for these types of aircraft in the simulator. So as you guys can just see from this screenshot here, it looks fantastic. Look from the wheels up to the struts, across the wing detail, the rivets. I mean, there's a ton of detail to be had here. Let's go ahead and jump into the seat where the main event happens. Let's get my camera switched here. There we go. And now take a look around, guys. This thing is beautiful. Look at all the old switches that have been handled up here. Fuel tank gauges are going to be, oh, actually I think we're blocked by the canopy door. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. Flaps handle. And let's see here. We should have a, oh, check that out. Got your sunglasses. Got to have the shades. Got to have the shades. Got some cargo back there. We'll be talking about the cargo later on. Just stick with me, guys. But we do want to make sure we are all packed for our trip today. We're going to need that. Let's go ahead and get the door closed here. Check that out. Boom. I do feel like I'm a little high in the seat, but maybe. I can't really tell. Gotta bend down. Crush the neck. Okay. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to show you guys is one of my favorite parts about GotFriends is the thoroughness, as I was talking about earlier. They really do a great job. And so once again, with the checklist, we have everything that we need. So let's go ahead and start poking around here. There's our left fuel tank right there, making sure that it's verified. 12 gallons of fuel in there. Got our right one. Let's take a peek over there. We're just going to walk through it. Cargo is in. We saw that. Gust lock. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. All right, so the control surfaces are now free. Clipboard, I don't want to show you guys yet because it's going to give things away. So just bear with me on that. I'm not showing you that for a reason. Please just bear with me on that. Engine realism, if it's set to how I said it before, it is set to fully realistic. If not, we'll still have some fun and we'll take a look at it later. But there is something on the clipboard that you would want to see for your like engine realism settings. I just don't want to show you some of the other stuff just yet. I want you guys to just hang out with me and trust me on this one. All right, so pitot cover, again, we're going to have to hit the clipboard. I'm going to do that off screen here for just a minute. Let me double check my clipboard here. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so yeah, I'm really glad that I didn't show you guys the clipboard because there was a couple things, but the pitot cover and the chocks are removed via the clipboard. That you can also do it from as far as the chocks from the parking brake, but we'll show that. Clipboard is stowed. We want to keep it that way. Left cabin door, as you guys saw, obviously we did close that, so let's move forward here. Let's see here. Cal shutters opened 100%. So let's see here. I believe counterclockwise is going to be open. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Oil coolers. Okay. And let's see here. Elevator trim wheel. Let's move that down. All right. I'm kind of getting a little scared here. I don't know what keeps stopping my camera from working, but it's really starting to bug me out. I wonder if it has something to do with the checklist cameras. Anyways, before we can get in any more trouble, let's see if we can get this done here. Let's go to starting engine. All right, so starter air valve. Let's open that up. Let's see, let's find that. So again, give that a crank. Pull it up. Fuel selectors, that's going to be between the seats. Let's get the left tank selected. Mixture, obviously we know where our mixture knob is. There it is right there. And you can see you actually have independent sides here. So let's see. Well, actually mixture, I don't think that's true. Sorry, mixture, I think I might have lied to you. So there's full rich. We do have independent throttles and prop though. So mixture's in the middle, everything else is separate. So let me separate these. There's prop to full. And then prime the engine. Check this out, that's kind of fun. Give that a couple pumps. There we go, engine primed. Fuel pump. So we're gonna go up top. Turn our fuel pump on. Okay. And let's see here. Yeah, my track IR is tripping, man. I don't know why. It's kind of bumming me out. Let's see here. Engine spark shower switch. Let's come back up top again. There's the starter. And magneto left, right, 1 and 2. So we're going to come all the way over here. Oh, there we go. And brakes applied. Got the brakes on. Clear prop. And push our engine start switch. We'll come back to the checklist just a minute. Got to lift the cover up. And listen to that beauty. Sounds absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? Tell me that doesn't sound amazing. Absolutely love it. Okay. And now, let's go back to our checklist. All right, and before, let's see, starting the engine, let's just make sure we clear everything. We did indeed. Let's go before taxi. Engine spark shower switch. Let's come back up top. Turn that off. Fuel pump switch. Turn it off. And actually, we should have gone through a few others, so you guys can see here, there's our anti-collision lights. But let's see here. Oh, there we go. It's actually having us do it now. Generator switch. I'm trying to do it without using the indicators. I think that's what's causing sort of my problem. Let's see here. There's the generator switch. You know what I didn't see? Hang on a second. Back up, back up. Did I miss the battery switch? Oh, navigation lights, oil pressure. How did I miss all that? I'll be damned. I guess I'm a little too excited today. Okay, well, let's just let's get all these done then here. Oil pressure switch, fuel pressure switch, oil temp, pitot heat. We can actually go ahead and turn on. We're getting ready to go here. Instrument lights if you want. Navigation position lights. Ceiling lamps, awesome. Cockpit lighting. I mean, just all this stuff is so freaking cool. We need to make sure that both of these switches are in the on position. There's your UV light switch on. If you're using like night vision, it will illuminate even better, but you can still see it regardless. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Track IR tripped out again. Let's see here. Radios. Turn indicators. Artificial horizons. Gyroscopes. Alright. I think we're good to go here now. Can't remember what that one... What does that say? Oh, the transponder. Let's flip that on. How awesome is that? Even written with a sticky note. I never caught that before. Okay. So, now we come down here. You can see all of our avionics have now been turned on. Let's go ahead and turn the transponder on. We're going to be doing a VFR flight today. There we go. Let's set our altimeter. Altimeter set. You can see it adjusting down here on the bottom. Alright, and now let's go to before taxi. Generator switch on, stall system. Yep, we got all that. Got that, got that. Artificial horizon power switch, got that. Cockpit light switch, we got that. Landing light switch. Oh, yep, landing lights. I think that's actually downstairs. Let's look down here. What happened here? Cameras are just all screwy today. There's our landing light switch. Alright, let's get airborne before we can get into any trouble here. And if the camera stops working, we'll just fly with the mouse if I have to. I don't know why it's doing that. It just started. It was working just fine for days and days. We've been using it all the time, and then all of a sudden today it just... My OpenTrack software, what I actually use to control my track IR, keeps freezing. Like, no apparent reason. So I'm not sure what the heck is going on. Nothing's changed. Alright, off we go. Oh baby, there's that tail wheel coming up. And we're already at takeoff speed. Such a beauty. Trimmed for a little nose high. And there goes the camera again. Alright, I give up on the camera. We'll fly a little goofy today. Not having access to my track IR, it's gonna be weird. But, oh well. At least I don't have sweaty ears. Alright, start pulling some power back. Get manifold pressure back. RPMs rolling back. Alright guys, so we're almost at our destination. Should be right around the corner here. We got our flaps down because we had to dive into the canyon. There's our little destination. We're just going to do some camping, folks. A little bit of camping. Spin her around here. Let's bring it right over here in case anybody else, maybe one of you guys wants to come and join me, and we'll do a little camping trip. That'd be a fun group flight. Find some places and just go do some camping. So, first off, there is a user called Pyfly on FlightSim.2 that has created these little campsites along the Grand Canyon. There's 4 of them currently. I believe he's planning on doing 8. Go ahead and pull the throttle back, let the engine die. Set those parking brakes. Alright, having a weird issue there with Microsoft. Gosh, everything's going wrong with me today. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to turn the magnetos off at this point. Pull some freaking prop pitch back. I'm just not having a good day, guys. The whole day has been goofy. Something in the air today. You guys, I'm sure, have all had those days. So here's what I wanted to show you guys. So first off, the campsite. Again, there's a user on FlightSim.2. His name is Pyfly. He's done a great job. He's creating, so far there are 4 campsites that you can fly to that just have these nice little runways and patches where you can just go and hang out. He's doing a total of 8 is my understanding. And they're really, really cool. We're going to do an outside view here in just a second. But now it's time for the clipboard to come out finally for the Wilga. Bring the Wilga clipboard out, and first thing we want to do is we want to place our chocks. We want to put on our pitot cover, and then let's unload the cargo. And let's set up our lantern. And let's unpack our hammock. Let's set this down. Let's come up top here. Let's turn everything off. There we go. Turn the battery off. Let's take a peek outside. Check this out, guys. Cool place to go camping. Maybe play some guitar. Just have a great time. Do some fishing if you can. And then just sleep under the wing, under the stars at night. I know not everybody likes this kind of stuff. I love it. I absolutely just thrive on things like this because it just adds, even if it's just an inch more, guys, it adds just that much more immersion. It really does do a lot. And I really appreciate this kind of stuff. And I really appreciate the work that GotFriends has done here. You know, with the Parallel 42 camping trips and now free scenery camping trips coming out. And now you have aircraft with all this gear stuff. You could really have some fun, especially if you've got some buddies you want to go fly with and just be silly and have a good time. Definitely pick this one up, guys. Again, it should be free in about, hopefully by the time you guys see this, you should probably have about 5 hours left until you can purchase it. And again, it's $35 US. Really, really impressive. I love the way the aircraft handles. It's a ton of fun. All the cool features it's got. It's got a bunch of different liveries that come with it. A couple different models. You have your amphibious versions to, as you see here, the Stoll with the big wheels. Just the Bush aircraft. That's what I was trying to think of. Just got a ton of different options and opportunity with this particular aircraft. So anyways, guys, I'm sorry for the craziness in this particular video. Not the way I wanted to go. I've clearly got some things to iron out, but I hope you still enjoyed the video. And as always, stay safe and healthy. I'll see you in the next one.